Did you know that the first mobile phone call was made in 1973, but it wasn't until 2007 that Apple launched the first iPhone? Quite a leap there, isn't it? Over 3 decades separate these two landmark events, during which mobile communication morphed from a bulky, expensive luxury to a sleek, pocket-sized necessity. This evolution wasn't just a linear progression, but a series of seismic shifts that continually redefined our expectations. Now, let's dive into the fascinating journey of the evolution of smartphones. The term smartphone was first used in 1995, but the concept began shaping much earlier. In the early 90s, a few tech pioneers started to envision a world where communication and computing could converge into a single handheld device. This vision would ultimately lead to the birth of the smartphone, a device that would revolutionize our lives and the world as we know it. The first stepping stone towards this revolution was IBM's Simon. Launched in 1994, Simon was considered the first smartphone. It combined a mobile phone and a personal digital assistant, or PDA, into one device. Simon could send and receive faxes, emails, and cellular pages. It also had features like a calendar, address book, world time clock, notepad, and even a touchscreen, all packed into a rather hefty package. Despite its groundbreaking features, Simon's high price and limited battery life meant it wasn't a commercial success. However, it represented a significant leap forward in mobile technology and laid the groundwork for the smartphones of the future. Around the same time, other companies also started experimenting with similar devices. Nokia launched the Communicator series in 1996, offering a fully functional keyboard and internet connectivity. Palm introduced the Palm Pilot in 1997, a PDA that synced with desktop computers, making it easier for users to manage their schedules and contacts. These early devices were crucial in the evolution of smartphones. They demonstrated the demand for portable, all-in-one devices that could handle communication, organization, and information access. While they may seem rudimentary by today's standards, they were technological marvels of their time, pushing the boundaries of what was possible with mobile technology. The arrival of these devices marked the beginning of a technological revolution. They paved the way for the development of more sophisticated smartphones, devices that would not only change the way we communicate but also how we work, play, and live our lives. These early devices set the stage for the revolutionary changes that were to come. In 2007, the smartphone industry was forever changed with the introduction of the Apple iPhone. The iPhone was not just another smartphone, it was a groundbreaking device that redefined what a smartphone could be and do. It was a product of meticulous planning, design, and execution by Steve Jobs and his team at Apple. The launch of the first iPhone was a spectacle. It was unveiled by Steve Jobs himself in front of a captivated audience. The excitement was palpable. The anticipation, electric. As Jobs held up the sleek, shiny device, the world held its breath. This was something new, something different. The first iPhone was a game changer. It was the first phone to ditch the traditional keyboard for a multi-touch display. It was the first to introduce a fully functional web browser on a mobile device, and it was the first to marry the functionality of an iPod, a phone, and an internet communicator into one device. It was a leap into the future, a glimpse of what was to come. The iPhone revolutionized the smartphone industry. It set a new standard for smartphones, pushing other manufacturers to innovate and keep up. It showed the world that smartphones were not just for making calls and sending text messages. They could be personal assistants, entertainment systems, and handheld computers. The iPhone was instrumental in shaping the smartphones we know today. Its influence can be seen in every corner of the smartphone market. From the app-based ecosystem to the emphasis on user experience, the iPhone's legacy is undeniable. It introduced a new way of interacting with technology, one that was intuitive, engaging, and personal. But the iPhone was more than just a technological marvel. It changed the way we live, work, and play. It transformed industries, sparked new ones, and reshaped the digital landscape. From social media to mobile gaming, from online shopping to remote work, the iPhone has left an indelible mark on our world. The iPhone's impact reaches far beyond its innovative features or its sleek design. It ushered in a new era of connectivity, productivity, and entertainment. It changed our relationship with technology, making it an integral part of our daily lives. The iPhone was just the beginning of a new era in the smartphone industry. It set the stage for a future where smartphones are more than just devices. They are extensions of ourselves, tools for expressing our creativity, and gateways to the world. Just a year after the launch of the iPhone, Google introduced its Android operating system. This seminal moment would open up the smartphone industry to an unprecedented level of diversity and innovation. The Android operating system was, and still is, a game changer. It's open source by nature, meaning that developers and manufacturers around the world could take this stock software, modify it, and tailor it to their specific needs. This openness allowed for a level of customization and personalization that was hitherto unseen in the world of smartphones. This open-source approach was in stark contrast to Apple's closed system, where every element of the iPhone from its hardware to its software was controlled by Apple. This divergence in philosophy led to a boom in the smartphone industry. Suddenly, companies worldwide had the tools they needed to build their own smartphones, powered by an operating system that was not only robust but also free to use. It was like handing out paintbrushes to artists who had only ever had pencils. The impact of Android on the smartphone landscape cannot be overstated. It led to a surge in the number of smartphone manufacturers, each offering their unique take on what a smartphone should be. This, in turn, resulted in a wide array of devices catering to all sorts of needs and budgets. Whether you were a high-powered executive needing a device to handle your busy schedule, a tech enthusiast wanting the latest cutting-edge features, or a student on a tight budget, there was an Android device for you. The Android uprising also fostered an environment of competition and innovation. With so many players in the market, each striving to outdo the others, the pace of development accelerated. Smartphones became faster, more powerful, and packed with features that were once the stuff of science fiction. Android was the fuel that turbocharged the smartphone revolution. It democratized access to smart technology, allowing people from all walks of life to experience the power of a computer in their pocket. The introduction of Android added a new dimension to the smartphone revolution. It brought diversity, competition, and innovation to an industry that continues to shape our world today. Scene script. Fast forward to today, smartphones have become an essential part of our lives. It's almost impossible to imagine a world without these pocket-sized powerhouses. They have evolved from just communication devices to our personal assistants, entertainment hubs, cameras, and so much more. Today they are a fusion of cutting-edge technology and design, boasting features that were once the stuff of science fiction. Smartphones are no longer just about making calls or sending texts. They serve as our primary access point to the World Wide Web. We use them to browse the internet, send emails, watch videos, listen to music, and play games. They have also become our go-to devices for navigation, banking, and shopping, making them indispensable in our daily lives. The rise of smartphones has also led to the emergence of a plethora of applications, each designed to perform specific tasks. From fitness trackers to language learning apps, from digital wallets to remote work tools, there's an app for almost everything. These applications have not only made our lives easier, but have also opened up new avenues for businesses. Speaking of businesses, the impact of smartphones on various industries cannot be overstated. E-commerce has seen a meteoric rise, with mobile shopping becoming the norm for many. The social media landscape has also been shaped by smartphones, with platforms like Instagram and Snapchat being mobile first. Even the entertainment industry has been revolutionized, with streaming services like Netflix and Spotify gaining massive popularity. Smartphones have also transformed the way we capture and share moments. With high-resolution cameras and editing apps, everyone can be a photographer. They have democratized photography, making it accessible to all. Moreover, they have reshaped education, healthcare, and even politics. They have brought about a digital revolution, bridging gaps and making information accessible at our fingertips. They have changed the way we work, learn, and interact with the world. In less than 2 decades, smartphones have transformed not just communication but our lives as a whole. They have become our constant companions, our gateways to the world, and it's safe to say that their influence will only continue to grow in the years to come. As we look to the future, the evolution of smartphones is far from over. The horizon of smartphone technology is shimmering with exciting and almost unimaginable possibilities. One of these is the advent of foldable screens. Imagine a world where your smartphone can transform into a tablet simply by unfolding it. This could redefine portability and multitasking, making our devices adapt to us rather than the other way around. Now let's shift our gaze to another frontier: augmented reality. This is not about escaping our world but enhancing it. Imagine pointing your smartphone at a restaurant and immediately seeing reviews, menus, and booking options. Or perhaps you're in a foreign country and your smartphone can instantly translate signs and menus into your language. The potential applications are limitless. Furthermore, we can expect smartphones to become even more integrated with other devices and technologies. Think about smart homes and IoT devices or even your car. Your smartphone could become the central hub for controlling and interacting with a wide array of technologies. These are just a few glimpses into the future of smartphones. But remember, the technology we can imagine today is only the beginning. There are surely innovations waiting just around the corner that we can't even dream of yet. The journey of smartphones is a testament to human innovation, and it's a journey that's still unfolding.